Okay, so this video is on single message buttons. This is a single message button called a talking point. You can find them all over Amazon or other types of low-tech as well as high-tech websites. So what it is you're going to turn it over, you're going to put it on record, you're going to press and record as you talk. No, David. Switch it over to play. And it plays what you record. So what I do when I am using a single message button to teach how that motor movement, that switch activation turns into communication, is I teach it one thing at a time. So one idea is to take a book like No, David, and you are reading through your story and the child has to tell you No, David. And so they move to hit the switch and it says, so they're learning that motor plan so that later they just know that that means no. I have taught many children how to say no and yes using these buttons, even those who are blind, who have never seen anyone shake their head no, can now shake their head no because they've learned this movement and they've had the auditory feedback of what that means, what that movement means. So they say no, David. No, David. Oh no, he's making a mess. What are we going to tell him? Remember, you have to do a movement 250 times before it becomes automatic, so we need to do maximum repetition for them to get down their motor plan. You can also teach yes that way. They can do yes by looking up and you would depress, or they can actually move up. I don't put the switch underneath because they often root or sometimes drool on the switch. When I'm teaching two switch sites so they can scan and select using a communication device, I might first start with two single message buttons. So for example, I might record more and all done. And put the switches where I think they can voluntarily move them. You're playing a game, you say, what do you want? And then the activity reoccurs. Now what do you want? And then you have to provide a new stimulus. Did they mean to say more? Did they mean to say all done? It doesn't matter. Right now, we are teaching. We are teaching that your motor movement can create language, and we respond to that language. So be sure that you're not testing them with asking yes, no questions and there's a right or wrong answer. Be sure when you're at the single message button level, you are teaching them that communication matters and that their motor movement that they've been working so hard for now results in communication.